Hey guys. I'm coming, so give me just a second, I promise. Welcome, guys. Welcome. I'm trying to remember what I just did with our workout routine. That ain't it. This is it. I literally just had it. Yep, this is it. Hey. So if you guys don't know who I am, I want to do just like a really quick introduction of myself, just so you guys get an idea of who I am. Okay, well, let me turn down my music. I'm also going to go on ahead, hey there, I'm also going to go on ahead and make my pre-workout and all that kind of stuff as well. So just bear with me a second. But anyways, my name is Nataushia. I am 32 years old and I'm from Central Kentucky. Started my weight loss journey back in May of 2021. I did have gastric sleeve surgery, so let me just be upfront about that. I have had gastric sleeve surgery. I had that on June 30th of 2021. However, I have completely changed everything that I do about my life. I no longer consume regular Gatorades on a regular basis. I do Gatorade Zeros. Like, I've made a lot of healthy option alternatives to what I used to like and what I used to use, because I was at one point over 500 pounds. Okay. So I had to learn to start modifying what it was I was consuming. That's just something that I had to do. But I am making my pre-workout real quick, so just bear with me. I love it. But anyways, I'm really happy that you can join me this evening. I do seated cardio every Monday through Friday. I will occasionally be doing some Saturdays once I get the swing of things. This is my second week working a job again. Let me go on ahead and pour in my Exi-Trim. I'm mixing 2 Exi-Trims. This is my pre-workout, okay? This is what I use. I use this throughout the day. It doesn't give me jitters. It doesn't do anything crazy, but it helps with my mood stabilization. It helps with weight loss. It helps with appetite suppressing. Like, there is so many really awesome benefits, in addition to also helping level out your A1C levels and other level issues you may be experiencing as well. But anyways, that's what I'm doing right now. But I also only track 3 things, guys. I track 3 things and 3 things only. That is my carbs, my proteins, and my sugars, because you guys are always asking me, how did you lose over 270 pounds, Nataushia? Baby, I decided to choose myself for once. But anyways, we are going to do seated cardio this evening. I don't just do seated cardio. Well, I didn't just do seated cardio to lose over 270 pounds. I'm actually down 276 pounds right now. Like, from 500 pounds. Like, I'm pretty chill with my results thus far. But anyways, I started doing seated cardio about January of 2023. I didn't realize necessarily how big of an impact or how many lives I would necessarily change simply by getting injured. Because what happened is I went on a jog/run, and I was like doing a 2-mile one. And I am a former athlete. Like, I used to be on the track and field team. I was not a runner. Let me clarify. I was a thrower. I did discus, shot put, javelin, hammer, all those kinds of things. And I had a track and field scholarship for college. But anyways, I never was a runner. But I decided once I started losing weight, I was down over 200 pounds at this point. And I was like, you know what? I had all this energy. I was running. I was doing all these kinds of things. So I thought it was normal for my ankle to start getting sore. I was like, okay, like, I've just not ran in a while. Like, this is normal. This is okay. It's just part of it. Keep pushing, Nataushia. Keep pushing. Y'all, I pushed and I pushed to the point where my left ankle is all jacked up, okay? So I already knew how to do, like, modified exercises, because as I said, I was over 500 pounds. And as we all know, when we are a bigger person, it's very difficult to actually exercise and do certain things because of our size, whether it be us having a big belly, whether we have big thighs, whether we have whatever. Exercise and life in general as a plus size individual is extremely challenging. So I already knew how to do modified exercises because that's something that I did. That's something that I always sought after, because even though I was obese, I knew I wanted to change my life, but it only took me like 257 million times to finally achieve the goal. And here I am, baby, 275 plus pounds down, and I'm just like, yes. But anyways, I started to do research, and I found seated cardio was an option. Well, I now create a routine. I just started making my own routines and just posting them, whatever the case may be. Well, I have been inboxed 18 million times, and I absolutely love it. I've seen your comments. I've seen the things that you guys say to me because of seated cardio. I've seen people that are confined to wheelchairs telling me like, oh my goodness, like, Nataushia, thank you so much. You give me hope because I can actually exercise now. Or, oh my goodness, like, I'm having knee issues. I'm able to go on ahead and do these exercises because you have shown them. So I'm here to show you guys you don't have to have weights. You don't have to have resistance bands. Yes, it is absolutely beneficial and can add to the exercises. But I'm also here to show you, like, literally all you need is a chair, a freaking chair, a kitchen chair. I do not recommend a rolly chair, though. I do not recommend a rolly chair. Don't go that far. Oh, yay. But anyways, I am drinking Trim. I will show you what it looks like in the packages. I am going to show you guys how to properly sit in your chairs. But this is Trim. This is what they come in. If you guys are interested in Trim, I will let you know that I actually do sell this stuff as well. Or whatever you want to call it. It is through My Daily Choice. If you guys will simply click on my Linktree account, that's where you're going to find everything, okay? But anyways, this is what I'm drinking. This is what I drink every single day. But I am going to show you guys how to do your sitting in your chair and how to properly sit. I'm going to show you guys a modification because what I do is intervals, okay? So we'll do an exercise. We have 14 separate exercises to do this evening for 30 seconds apiece with a 10-second breather. Okay. So what we're going to do when we do intervals, it's very important that we continue to move and we keep our heart rate elevated. So if at any point during that 30-second exercise session, you cannot finish that exercise at hand, what I'm going to show you is a modification that you can attempt to utilize. I don't care if you get up and dance. I don't care if you get up and twerk, shake a leg. I don't mind what you do as long as you keep your heart rate elevated. Okay? So let me go on ahead and show you. No sound. Well, you might need to turn your volume up, baby. Can everybody hear me okay? I'm just trying to make sure before I go sit down. Can everybody hear me? You guys can hear me? Great. Okay. Well, I'm going to show you all how to properly sit in our chairs in just a second. What I am going to let you know is our routine for tonight. I create a new routine literally every single day. I have a notebook right here specifically for my routines, planned all the way out through the rest of this year because I am currently working a full-time job as well as doing this of the evenings, simply trying to get financially caught up after a really bad breakup. And now I'm living with my mom. But anyways, our routine tonight is going to be knee slicers or knee slams. So one of the two. We're going to have quick feet, reaching steps, knee taps, jog jacks, uppercuts, hip abductors, strokers, tapsies, out and ups, overhead punches, climbers, and obliques. I want to let you know that me coming from over 500 pounds, guys, I understand the difficulty of these exercises. So I promise I'm showing you all exercises that I understand you can do no matter what size you are. So there should be no excuse. So if you pay attention in round one in the breathers, that's when I'm going to show you guys every single one of the modifications, okay? So let me show you what we're going to do, all right? Hopefully everybody can see me okay. I need to pull you all down. Let's see. Are you down? You're down. Okay. Great. So what you're going to do is you're going to sit at the very edge of your chair, y'all. Okay? You're going to try to keep your back off the back of your chair to the best of your ability. But I understand if you are just starting out and this is your first time doing this, you're probably going to use the back of your chair some, because I know I certainly did. When I first started doing seated cardio, I used the back of my chair, and that is okay. But slowly encourage yourself and push yourself to come off of that and challenge yourself, okay? But we're also going to focus on keeping our core tight, and you might be like, well, how do I do that? Have you guys ever sucked in your stomach to take a selfie to look skinnier? I do. I have. I've done it. Essentially, that's what we're doing, just sucking our belly button in through our spine, okay? But this first modified exercise that I am going to show you, the only one that I'm going to show you, because you can choose whatever you want to do, but it is quick feet. It is the easiest one. I don't care if you have to do this every single one of the exercises because you can't finish it within that 30-second window. Keep your heart rate going until I say take a breather, okay? But this is what quick feet looks like. I extend my arms out in front of me. I don't know why my back is like whatever. But anyways, you're going to extend your arms out in front of you and just move your little feeties, okay? Because what that's going to do is it's also going to engage your abdominal section, and you're going to work your core out too, okay? Now I'm going to show you what the seated jog looks like from the side as well. The first version is going to look super scary and intimidating. I'm just going to keep it real with you because you have to be very coordinated. But I have a modification if you will just hold on just a hot sec, and I will show you that modification, okay? So this right here, seated jog. Notice how my back's off the back of my chair. I'm keeping my core tight and it's engaged, okay? So we're going to move those arms and swing those feet to do our seated jog. But if that's too much for you, first of all, I understand, baby. I understand. So let me show you the modification because I know for daggum sure you can do it, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to use your tippy toes. So please pay attention because your feet will not come off the floor, okay? You're going to go pump, 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 pump. This is your modified jog. So you can't tell me that you can't do it, okay? But we are going to get started. So before we get going, are we all good? We all good? Because we're about to start working out, y'all, okay? Thank you. Thank you. But I'm going to hit this chair. When I hit this chair, that means I'm not going to be able to answer questions, none of that kind of stuff, okay? So we're going. You can listen to your own music if you like. If not, I'm about to turn mine up just a tad bit, okay? Let me go ahead and get our timers going. I record my workouts as the high-intensity interval training. Now, what I will say is if you are doing these exercises, the quicker you try to move in each exercise, the more your heart rate is going to increase. Do we all know what that means at this point? Because, I mean, I've said this every single day. So if someone else can answer that for me to let everyone else know that y'all pay attention and listen to my nonsense, what happens when we have our heart rate elevated and going? Does anybody know? Anyways, I'm getting our 30-second timer now, so give me just a second. I time everything. Yes, burn calories and you burn fat. You burn fat. Let's see, we got 30 seconds. Yep, okay, we got 30. We got 20. I'm getting there. Yes. I just love you guys. You all are absolutely amazing, and I hope you guys have had an awesome day today. But let's go on ahead and hit these chairs and get this session going, okay? Our first exercise is going to be our knee slice or our knee slam, all right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you all how to do both versions, the advanced and modified. Advanced will always be first. and then I'll take it down to the easiest option for you. So you're going to have to pay attention because 10 seconds isn't a lot of time to show you all everything. So you have to be very diligent and pay attention to what I'm doing in that 10-second window, okay? But our first exercise tonight is going to be the knee slicer. But I understand lifting your knees may be challenging, so I got you. What you're going to do is a knee slam. If you cannot handle that knee slice, all right, we're going to do this exercise for 30 seconds, starting, what did I do with my phone and drink? Okay. We about to go, guys. Let's go. We got 30 seconds starting now. You can pick your own pace, okay? This is beginner friendly and low impact. You got it. Great job. Take your breather. So up next is that quick feet. We've already done that one, so you already know what that looks like, but I'll give you a refresher. This right here, okay? And also make sure you guys are staying hydrated tonight too, okay? But it is quick feet time. We have 30 seconds starting now. Now, if it is too difficult right now for you to keep your arms out in front of you, I understand that. But eventually, I need you to work your way up to where you can do this, okay? And if you don't want to do this, you can do little moves like this to work your arms a little bit more, to work your, arm skin. Because I got a lot from lifting over 275 pounds. So there's that, but take your breather, okay? This next exercise we have is our reach and step. So please pay attention. I do have modifications. We have reach and step, or you can reach. All right. So you're going to choose one of those two options. Do it for 30 seconds, starting now. Let's go. Now, eventually, if you do work your way up to doing this advanced exercise, if you're not already, I will let you know it is a full body workout. Good job. Take your breather. So up next is our knee tap, okay? The way we're going to do that one is this. So I don't care if you literally struggle to lift your knee just like this much. That still is exercise, okay? So you give me your best effort regardless of how high or low or whichever way you go. You got this. But we've got 30 seconds, knee tap starting now. Keep that core tight, best that you can. But this is seated cardio, so if you've never done it before, I'm telling you right now, it is a good workout and a great alternative, even if you're just injured and trying to get through, baby. Yes. Take your breather. Up next is our seated jog, okay? We're going to do this number right here. Or, if that's too much, pump, 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 pump. All right? Choose one of those two options. We're going to do our seated jog now for 30 seconds, starting now. Good job. Keep it going. So up next will be our jacks. I have 3 variations, so you'll really have to pay attention, okay? Take that breather. So to do a seated jack, this is option 1, option 2, option 3. All right. Are we ready? If not, that's too bad. That 10 seconds is up. We have got 30 seconds of jacks starting now. Great job. Uppercuts are next. Take that breather. So to do an uppercut, this is what you're going to do, but you're going to apply a little more speed. This is just slow mode, so you can actually see what it is that you're going to do, okay? Now, if you see me and you're like, oh my gosh, she's going too fast. First of all, don't race me. I need you to go at your own pace. I've been doing this a lot longer than you, and that's okay. You will get faster way sooner than you realize, but let's go ahead and knock out our uppercuts. We got 30 seconds starting now. Put in that work. You got it. Way to go. Good job. Take that breather, baby. Our next exercise is our hip abductors. This is this. You butterfly out, squeeze your butt cheeks, come back in, and you just continue. All right. Let's go. We got 30 seconds. Hip abductors starting now. Good job. Great job, y'all. Now, you ain't got to do the arm thing. I don't know why I'm doing this. I feel like I'm flying away, but that's okay. Take your breather. Up next is our strokers. I actually really love this one. Y'all gonna think it's crazy, but anyways, you're gonna do this. Literally like you're swimming. But you're gonna really emphasize your muscles. You can do it. All right? You're gonna focus. You're not gonna let your arms drop. You're gonna come out in front. Push. Come in. And come back out like you're swimming, okay? So let's go. We have 30 seconds of our strokers starting now. This is an arm burner day, just so y'all know. Yesterday was core day. Today's focus is our arms. Keep your core as tight as you possibly can. You got it. Y'all feel the burn? Take your breather. Up next is our tapsies, okay? And this is what it is. You're going to start up here. Tapsy. Tapsy. Tap, 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 tapsy. Okay? We're going to do that for 30 seconds. Starting now. Pick your own pace, all right? But really control those arms. Really work them out. Good job. Keep it going. Keep it going. Take that breather. Up next is our out and ups. What we're going to do is we're going to start in the center. You're going to go out, in, up, down, and then repeat. Okay, so this is what we're going to try to get to at some point, okay? You got this. We're going to go in and knock those out. We have 30 seconds out and up starting now. Up next will be our overhead punch. Less than 10 seconds. Take that breather, baby. Anyways, do the overhead punch. I like slicing because you know what? I be punching my own daggum self. But this right here, you're going to keep your core tight. It's going to work your upper abdominal section, okay? Now, if you want to slice or chop, whatever, you can. But it's time for us to go. We got 30 seconds. Overhead slicer punch starting now. You got it. That's it, guys. We are almost done with round 1 of 3 in seated cardio with the queen. Woo! Let's go, guys. You got it. Take your breather. Now up next is our climber. All right. And this is what it looks like. All right. Keeping that core tight, it's going to work your abs. I promise it's going to work your abs. You got no idea. But you're about to find out. We got 30 seconds of climbers starting now. Again, pick your own pace, baby. Yes, you got this. Keep pushing, sweetie. You got it. Good job. Take that breather. So this is our obliques. I have 3 examples. Please pay attention. Option 1, knee to elbow. Option 2, bend. Bend. Option 3, if you can't hit your heel, baby, go for that knee right here, just like this. Just keep that core tight. But we have obliques for 30 seconds, starting now. Let's go. This is our final exercise in round 1. You got it. Great job. Perfect. Take that breather. So we are about to start round 2. Y'all are killing it tonight, and you better be very daggone proud of yourself because I'm very proud of you. Anyways, it's time for us to do our knee slice or slam. We have 30 seconds starting now. So do you guys see now what I mean by intervals? There's no let up. If you stop, if I were to come up and start answering questions, it would be impossible for us to stay in this routine and reap the benefits. So I do apologize for not being able to interact while I work out how I would like to, but hopefully you'll understand. Take your breather. Up next is our quick feet. Whew! Is anyone else sweating yet? If you are sweating, I need to see some reactions because I know I best not be alone in here right now. Good job. I see y'all. Yes. All right. Well, let's knock out our quick feet, my loves. We have got 30 seconds of them starting now. Good job. Great job. Up next is our reach and steps. Take that breather, baby. How many of y'all getting tired? How many of y'all feel like you're not going to finish? How many of you guys feel like you're not going to be able to withstand all 3 rounds? I'm going to tell you right now, you can. But you have to believe it before you can. If you don't believe it, you're going to keep feeding yourself with those thoughts. Not a good move, babe. But let's do our reach and steps. We got 30 seconds starting now. You got it. Good job. Perfect. Yes. Push through. Just pace yourself. Listen to your body. Don't all the way stop. You can go as slow as you need to. But I know you can do this. Take your breather. That's why I show modifications. That's why I show different exercise alternatives so you guys can finish. You can literally do quick feet, all 14 exercises for the remainder of every round. And you're still going to get exercise. I'm just saying, you have your options to choose, but what are you going to choose? Are you going to choose yourself? Or you tell me. But let's knock out our knee tap. We have 30 seconds of those starting now. Remember, if you can't raise your knee super high, simply give me your best effort, okay? Because I know it's challenging. I know it's tough. But I know that you are stronger than what you really give yourself credit for. Trust me. You're capable of way more than what you think. Take that breather. Now, up next is our seated jog, guys. We are almost halfway through. But if y'all don't know who I am and you're just now tuning in for one of the first times, I am Nataushia and I'm from Central Kentucky and seated cardio is my thing now. But let's go ahead and knock out this jog. We have 30 seconds starting now. Now, if you are here at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time when I start these routines, then you will be able to see modifications. Because I know this exercise right here, it looks scary, don't it? It looks like, oh, I can't do seated cardio. Yes, you can. Yes, you daggum can. All right. You just got to be here on time, and I'll show you anything that you need to know. Because I have a modification for this, where your feet literally will not come off the floor. Take your breather. Okay? Our next exercise is our jacks. Woo! I'm sweating. Y'all are amazing, and I hope you never forget that. But right now, you're probably about to hate me because it is time for us to knock out these jacks, baby. We got 30 seconds starting now. I promise you can get a workout just sitting in your chair. I'm proof. Just so you know. Perfect. Take that breather. All right, so up next is our uppercuts. Okay? It's time. Let's go ahead and uppercut away. We have 30 seconds starting now. You got it. Good job. Take that breather. Up next is our hip abductors. Gotta catch my breath. Anyways, let's knock out our hip abductors. We have 30 seconds of those starting now. So I know I've shared this with you before, but in doing uppercuts, I was always taught if you've had a rough day, if you're frustrated, whatever the case may be, when I was on the track team, we were always told to take our frustrations out on our implements. So that's what I use, my battle ropes, my uppercuts, all that kind of stuff. I use all that to relieve my stress, to relieve my anger, whatever I'm going through. I take it out in that exercise. Take your breather. So you can take that how you want to, but I always feel better. I mean, I might want to swing real punches at some people. Sometimes. I don't, unless I need to. I can do what I need to. I don't like to be that way, but it need be. I will defend myself. But it is time for us to do our strokers. But anyways, you can use that how you please, okay? We got 30 seconds, strokers, starting now. Let's go, baby. I guess we swim. We just keep swimming. We just keep swimming. Work those shoulders and back and the bra fat area. Perfect. Take that breather. Now, up next is our tapsies. I don't know about y'all, but I am sweating. Something fierce up in here. It was so cold, though, this morning. Like, I was super thankful that I had my heated blanket. But anyway, let's knock out our tapsies. We got 30 seconds, starting now. Perfect. Good job, guys. Now, I see comments, I see things being said. I can't read them from back here, and I'm sorry. But after I finish stretching, after the routine is over, I will be more than happy to answer any questions or whatever, if they ain't already been answered, okay? Take your breather. But next is our out, in, ups, okay? If you guys ever feel led to, if you would not mind, just hit that share button and let people see. All you need is a little kitchen chair and you can lose weight. Okay? But let's go ahead and knock out our out and ups. We got 30 seconds starting now. Put in that work. You got it. Yes. Perfect. Thank you. You got it. Yes. Take your breather. So up next is going to be our overhead punches, okay? So again, keep in mind, you guys don't have to go as fast as I do. I've been doing this longer than you all, and that's fine. You will get better with this. You will see that it gets easier, and you're going to feel like a feather, okay? But let's knock out our overhead punches. We got 30 seconds, starting now. Try not to allow your arms to come down low. Don't do that. Try to keep them parallel with the floor, so to speak. All right, keeping that core tight. as much as you can, and it's going to work out your upper abdominal section and your obliques. In addition to your arms. Take that breather. Perfect. Look at you guys. Up next is our climbers. We are almost done with round 2 of 3 of our seated cardio routine with the queen. I think it is so funny. Like, I was at work, because I work now, a real job. But anyways, do your climbers. We got 30 seconds. Starting now. But like, one of my little coworkers literally called me the queen. I said, did you find me on Facebook or something? Like, why'd you just call me a queen? He was like, what do you mean? So I had to show him, like, that's literally what I go by. I thought it was just the funniest thing. But yeah. Woo! Y'all feeling it? Because I'm feeling it. Take that breather. Now, up next is going to be our obliques. Then we're starting round 3. Whew. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and doing seated cardio with me, though. Like, this is something that I really, truly do look forward to, and I'm very passionate about. And people don't understand that sometimes, and that's okay, too. But let's do our obliques. We have 30 seconds, starting now. But it's like when I do seated cardio, like, this is me. Like, this is what I love. I feel like this is kind of my purpose. And I want to embrace it no matter what, because it makes me feel good. Y'all make me feel good. And I hope that I hope I can help you guys feel good about you. Take your breather, because you deserve to. Like, you deserve to know no matter what. Yes, life is going to suck. Yes, life is going to throw some punches your way that you probably aren't ready for, and you're going to have to swoop and swipe and do all these other things. But know that you deserve the best, and you are absolutely amazing just as you are, and it's great that you're choosing to work on you how you are right now, because it will pay off. But let's do these knee slides or knee slams. We have 30 seconds starting now. Perfect. Good job. But if you all don't know, I do this every Monday through Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is currently 7:42 p.m. here in Central Kentucky where I'm at. So you can kind of figure out your time. Take your breather. You can figure out your time zone based on the information that I'm providing. So if you will look at your clock right now, it is 7:42 where I am. You can know that I started this session about 43 minutes ago. Okay? But anyways, let's go ahead and knock out our quick feet. We have 30 seconds starting now. And I do want to give a super special shout out to Grace for blessing me with my tripods, because this was the best setup that I think I've ever done for us, and I absolutely love this. So special shout out to Grace for finding my Amazon wish list and blessing me with tripods so that I can now have you guys not falling. Take your breather. But this is awesome. And you guys continue to bless me in ways I can never, ever repay you all sometimes. And I wish that I could, but I don't have the financial means to repay anybody. And I apologize for that, but I hope there's something that I can do someday that will benefit you just as much as you guys benefit me. But let's knock out our reach in steps. We have 30 seconds. Starting now. Perfect. You got this, babe. That's it, sweetie. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Thank you guys so much for sharing my content. I really appreciate that so much. Thank you. Perfect. Take your breather. Up next is our knee taps. Y'all are doing amazing. We ready? If not, that is too bad, guys. It is time for us to go ahead and knock out our knee taps. We have 30 seconds. Starting now. Perfect. Keep up the great work, you guys. So if you all have not heard yet, I can now release this information. I will be flying to Colorado in November to be a guest speaker at a women's retreat. And I am super honored and super blessed to be able to get to go. Take your breather. But I'm literally still speechless. I have been offered to be their guest speaker, and they are flying me out and let me stay with them for the weekend. We're going to get to do some seated cardio there as well. But when I tell you guys that it is time for us to do our jog, it's time for us to do our jog for 30 seconds, starting now. But for real, when I tell you all that so many doors have opened up for me, even though I feel like my life is completely in shambles right now, like I'm 32 years old. I've been out on my own since I was 17, and I'm 32 and moved back in with my mom because of a really rough breakup. But anyways, when I tell you all of these blessings and all of these doors continue to open since I have made the decision to choose me and move back home, take your breather. I mean that. And I literally don't know where I would be at because I have a job. I'm still allowed to do my seated cardio. She knows I'm going to be traveling now, and she has agreed, my boss has, to allow me to do so. Let's do our jacks. We have 30 seconds, starting now. But I'm super, super excited just to see where all of this will take us, because I want you guys to come with me, because we've created this, and I love it. But you guys are amazing. I've never been to Colorado, though, and I'm so excited to go there. My dad used to love the out west, so I'm excited to see where he has been before, because he's been there. I haven't. Take your breather, baby. And then I actually have someone else that has asked me to come and, spend, a vacation type situation with them at the beach, but also be their trainer while I'm there. And, I'm just, I'm in awe of your all's, love and support and outpouring of everything. But let's do our uppercut. Did we just do our jacks? If we just did our jacks, can y'all send me reactions? Because I forgot. I've been sitting here talking and trying to work out too. Did we do our jacks? No? Okay. Let's just go ahead and do them. We're going to do 30 seconds of jacks. Starting now. Don't hate me if we have. If we have and you don't feel like it, it's okay. But I'm going to anyways. Up next will be our uppercuts. It don't hurt to do a little extra anyways. Good job. Take your breather. Now uppercuts will be next. If you did your jacks with me again, even if we did do them already, thank you. Sorry. You're welcome. I don't know. All the above, babe. It is uppercut time. Let's go. We got 30 seconds uppercuts starting now. got this, guys. I want to see what happens for you when you choose not to give up on yourself this time. This is your time, and you can do it. I promise you got it in you. Take your breather, though. Up next is our not uppercuts, but our hip abductors, okay? That butterfly out, squeeze your glutes, come back in. All right. All right. Let's knock out these hip abductors. We have 30 seconds starting now. Woo! Woo! Now, this is an exercise that if you do have resistance bands, you could utilize them, just so you know, and it'll help your glutes. Perfect. Up next is strokers. Take your breather. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, I absolutely love working out with you all. It is an absolute blessing to be here and share this with you all. But let's go ahead and knock out our strokers. We have 30 seconds of those starting now. Perfect. Keep pushing. I know your body is probably like, man, I can't take it much more, but baby, yes, it can. Yes, it can. If you can go to do certain things that you maybe don't need to do, like, I don't know what it is, but take your breather. But I'm just saying, like, if there's certain things that you can go do for X amount of hours, you can let your arms burn a little bit. Like if you've been scrolling on Facebook for 4 hours, you can let your arms burn for 40 seconds. I don't know. That's my theory. I could be wrong, but to each their own, babe. But it is time for us to do our tapsies. We have 30 seconds of those. Starting now. Pick your own speed, okay? Out and ups will be next. We are almost done with round 3. We'll do some stretching and then a breathing exercise, and then I can chat with y'all for a second. Okay? Take that breather. Perfect. Good job tonight, you guys. All right, let's go on ahead and do our out and ups. We have 30 seconds starting now. I can remember when I first started doing this exercise, it was not this easy. I did not feel super light. I struggled. I was not this fast. I was really having to focus on my abs, control myself to stay up. When I tell you all that it is so much easier now, I literally feel like a feather, even though I'm not. That's how it feels. Consistency is everything, baby. Take that breather. I show up on days that I don't want to show up sometimes simply because I know that remaining consistent is going to get me to the goal that I need to receive, that I deserve. Because I deserve to receive all of the goals that I have set out for myself as long as I continue to put in the work for it. I ain't going to reach my goals if I ain't doing nothing for them. Just saying. But let's do our overhead punch. We got 30 seconds. Starting now. You got it. Push through. Push. Push. Good job. You got it. Almost done. Take that breather. Up next is our climber. Now, if you've not been with me in a little while, I now do all of our stretches sitting down so that everyone can be inclusive to this routine. I know there's a lot of people with mobility issues. A lot of people are confined to wheelchairs. A lot of people can't stand up because they get dizzy. I want to make sure we can all do this together. So if you want to stretch the way you want to stretch, you can, and that's fine, but we're going to do it in our chairs, okay? But for right now, let's go ahead and knock out our climber. We have 30 seconds. Starting now. You got it. Perfect. Take your breather. So our very last exercise is our oblique exercise. I'm going to stretch. I'll chat a second. I'm going to take my shower. Cheers. It is almost the weekend. I got 2 more days of work and then I'll get to enjoy my Sunday off. But let's knock out these obliques, my loves. We got 30 seconds starting now. This is our final exercise. Then we're stretching. Perfect. Yes, baby. Go. Go. You got it. Yes. Take your breather. So we are about to start our stretching. Our first thing we're going to do, go on ahead, bring this left arm across our body. So you guys made it through a full round of seated cardio with this seated cardio queen. Though we're stretching, I know you can stretch because this ain't going to be difficult, babe. You got it, though, and I'm proud of you. But let's open those arms. Cross them. Maybe throw in some spirit fingers. Open. Cross. Now we're going to take our right arm, pull it across our body, okay? Let's go. Y'all are doing phenomenal. And I know that I've seen some of your all's before and afters of those of you all that's been doing this consistently with me, and I am absolutely proud of every single person. I know you're going to have setbacks. I know there's going to be times that you gain a little weight. There's going to be times that you can't stay consistent because you're down or whatever the case may be. Open your arms. Cross them. Open. Cross. We're going to take our left arm and put it behind our head. So if you can't do this, I suggest interlocking, pulling it behind your head, okay? So pick your way. We're going to stretch now. But anyways, I just know you guys can do this. That's all I'm going to say. Because I know there have been times that I've gained weight. I've gained 30 pounds since I lost 200 and some odd pounds. But you know what? Just because I gained that, I still lost more than what I gained. And I knew exactly what I needed to do to lose it. Open. Over. Open. Under. We're going to do the same thing on the right side. Let's go. Because I'm just here to tell you guys, it will happen. You're going to have moments where you want to have your birthday meal 7 days in a row. And there's days that you will cave in and feed your emotions, and that is okay, in my opinion, as long as you know how to get back on track. Have a plan initiated. Have a plan set in place so that when you do get ready to get on track, you can do so accordingly. Open. Over. Open. Under. And the reason why I say that is I took off like November, December last year. I didn't do anything. I ate what I wanted. I did what I wanted. I drank what I wanted. I did everything that I wanted. And that's when I seen I could gain my weight back so easy. I gained like 30 pounds back at one point. And I was like, okay, I got to get my butt in gear. And that's what I did. And here I am. But anyways, I need you guys to keep your left foot planted on the floor, bent up. I need your right foot stretched out in front of you, your toes facing upward. Your foot should not be flat whatsoever. We're going to go on ahead and bend down. So if you can, press down on your right leg, and we're going to stretch our right leg. You should feel some pulling going on now on the back of your leg. The further down you lean, even if you're able to reach your toe, I can now. The more you pull and the more you lean down, the more you're going to stretch that leg, okay? Good job. But I'm just here to tell you guys, like, you can lose weight. Come up. You're going to swap sides. So, right leg flat on the floor, left leg up in the air, okay? But life is going to happen. Go ahead and do the same thing on the left side. Life's going to happen, though. You will have setbacks, but it's what you do when you have those setbacks that's going to determine your future. I could have certainly continued to do the things that I was doing, gain every single bit of the 200 and some odd pounds that I lost, but that's not what I wanted. That's not what I deserve. I deserve to be able to continue to live the life that I've created for myself. Come back up. You're going to stretch both legs out in front of you now at this point, okay? And then we're going to stretch these together. Now be careful, okay? Make sure you're very aware of how low you can go and not fall and hit your face, okay? Let's go. But you all have done absolutely phenomenal. But I know some of us struggle with being emotional eaters. I am, 100%. I am, and I will admit it, and I'll own up to it. I know when I need to cut myself off, though. I have learned that over my process. But when you start your journey to bettering yourself, come up, spread your legs. We're going to do a breathing exercise now, okay? Let me show you how to do that, and then I'll finish talking. But anyways, you're going to inhale up, hold your breath up here, and then exhale down. We're going to do 4 of those. You're going to control your breathing, though, okay? So let's go real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, guys. That's it for tonight's little workout. But anyways, thank you. But anyways, like, what I was trying to say is, when we start our journeys, when we start trying to work on our health and start trying to lose weight, this is my opinion, in my opinion completely, after going on this journey. Once you've started, it never stops. Because if you've struggled with your weight your entire life, you're going to always struggle with your weight. But if you know that and you accept it and you go on ahead and embrace that, you're going to be able to become successful. You're going to be able to do the things that you need to do in order to accomplish the goals that you have set out to achieve for yourself. I know it's not easy. I know you're going to set back. You're going to have like moments where you literally are so down and out where you don't feel like exercising, and that's okay. But you have to understand that you can get back on track. But the ball's forever in your court. But I hope that you understand, no matter what size you are, I don't care if you are over 500 or under 500, you're still just as worthy as ever. And I'm never going to sit here and tell you that being skinnier, you're going to feel even more worthy, whatever the case may be. Just because you lose weight and you get fit, that's not going to fix everything. You're not just going to be happy and peaches and all these other kinds of things. It doesn't work that way. You're still going to be down. You're still going to have your down days. You're still going to have your moments where you question how you look. I do. But I'm here to tell you life becomes a whole lot more enjoyable because I can go do more things. I don't have to, worry about whether or not I'm going to fit into public seating anymore. I don't have to worry whether or not the arms are going to raise up on a movie theater's chair so that I can fit in and watch a movie. I'm not going to have to worry about going to fit into a booth at a Waffle House. Because used to, I couldn't fit into a booth because my stomach stuck out so far that I felt like my skin was being ripped off as I would come in and out of it. So understand that if you're ready to take the journey, it doesn't stop. It will never stop. But you're also not worth quitting on. You will never, ever be worth quitting on. And you seriously do deserve the utmost love, not only from yourself, but from within yourself. Because a lot of times what we do is we love others more than we love our own selves. And we devote so much time trying to make sure people see that we love them, neglecting to love ourselves in the process. So if that's been your situation, baby, you've got this. You really do have this. Okay? It just takes a second. But I know that you can do it. Because if I can do this, any of us can. Okay? See, I don't text my stuff, but what you can do is look at all the information that I do post. And I'm not trying to be mean, but I literally post reels, I post videos, I post everything up. So I have all of these sessions recorded live. I'm sorry, but I work a full-time job in addition to doing this. And I literally don't have time. Like from the moment I wake up, I'm instantly consumed with trying to answer what questions that I can before I have to get ready for work. Then I get ready for work and I drive myself to work and then I work all day and I can't be on my phone. But when I am able to have a break, I instantly come live and I talk to you guys my entire break. I get off work, I drive home, and then I instantly start doing my laundry. I start making sure all my stuff is ready for the next day. Like I am constantly on the go. I literally don't have downtime until I sleep, and I don't even get a lot of sleep because I'm to a point where I know what I have to do for myself, and I'm having to do this right now because of my current situation. But at the same time, I'm very blessed. I'm very blessed to have this. That's why I have been taking off my weekends, to be completely honest, JoBeth, because I don't have an off day but Sunday. Sunday is my one and only day off work because I do work at Chick-fil-A. And that's what I do. I work on my feet all day and then I come home and do these exercises. But that's why I took the time before I started working and I bought this. So I could sit down and I have literally routines planned out from now all the way up until December. Because I'm very passionate about doing this and I do all that I can, to help you guys to the best of my ability. I'm not going to be able to answer every single question that you guys have, but I promise to answer the ones that I do know the answers to, because that's how I am. But it's going to be so much easier for me to respond to you guys on my lives because I don't have all of the time in the world, for real. And it kills me. I don't think that you guys necessarily really understand just how much it breaks my heart to not be able to even respond or answer half of you guys the way that I would like to. Because if I were to show you all, thank you so much. And I have not forgotten about you. I have just been entirely super busy. No, I know you're not mad, but I want you guys to understand that I wish with everything in me that I had more time. Because I want to sit here and help as many people as I can, because I understand coming from over 500 pounds and being here, I never dreamed I would be here. I never thought that I could make it. I'm going to be real. I never thought that I could be right where I'm at right now, because I had never successfully lost weight and kept it off. I would always gain it back. I'd always do this. I'd always do that. But it's different now. Now I'm here. Now I'm living the dream that I always wanted. Now my prayers are being answered. You know what I mean? But I'm telling you guys, it is achievable. But I'm here to say, it starts right here. Once you start choosing that you and your goals are way more important than the simple moment of eating like a Twinkie. If Twinkies are your weakness, is it really worth it? I don't know how many times I have went to work before when I had my other job, the one that I was wrongfully terminated from. I don't remember how many times I would come into work when I started this journey, and they would have donuts, they would have cookies, they would have pizza, they would have all of these different types of foods that I knew were not good for me. I wanted them. My mouth was salivating, but do you know what I did? I would just drink a lot more water. I would grab a protein shake. I would make the decision within myself. Thank you so much. But I made the decision within myself to choose me, to choose my future self, to choose the self that I was working on, because I knew in that moment, eating that donut or the pizza or whatever, maybe I would eat the pizza, but I wouldn't eat the crust because I can't consume carbs the way that a lot of people can because I'm insulin resistant. And I know that. Once you also learn what is going on with your body, you can kind of determine how you're going to sit here and, do it. But I chose not to consume those items. I chose to drink more water to make myself feel full. I chose to sit and have a protein shake instead of consuming those high calorie, high carb foods loaded in sugar and loaded in processed things that are absolutely unnecessary for my consumption. Because even though in those few seconds that I enjoy that, I always feel so guilty. After I have treat moments or whatever the case may be, I genuinely do get to feel guilty over myself. Because, I'll see the fluctuations in the scales. I know it's going to happen. But I beat myself up over it because my whole entire life, all I've heard is, Nataushia, you need to lose weight. Nataushia, you need to get healthy because, you're going to get sick or whatever. And now I'm to a point where here I am. Here I am. But I'm here to tell you it can be done. Can I ask what fun things you have planned for yourself for the month? To be completely honest, I don't have any fun things planned currently. And that's only because financially I'm buckling down and I'm trying to get all my loans paid off. I'm trying to get everything caught up. I still owe from where I moved out of the apartment. Well, from where I could say we moved out of the apartment. I still have bills left to pay that I haven't got the money for. So I'm currently focused right now on getting my finances where they need to be at. And then I'm going to focus on the fun. Because I know in November I'll be flying to Colorado. So right now, my focus is me, my financial well-being, my mental health. I do eventually want to sit down and start reading one of my books. I don't know when I'm going to feed that into my schedule, but I know I'm going to make time for it because I deserve to make time for myself. But yeah. Possibly, we will see. I know I still would really love to go to an amusement park. If I don't do that, then I would honestly love to go horseback riding because I still haven't been able to go horseback riding. And that's something that I would really, really love to do, is go on a horseback riding adventure. I'm excited. I'm super excited. I've never been to Colorado. My dad had went before because he was a hunter. But anyways, do you guys have any other questions, comments, or concerns? Thank you so much for saying that, Mona. Thank you. I'm excited. You got Knott's tickets here for you in California. I don't know what that is, but that sounds super awesome. You guys are such a blessing, and I love you guys. But I am about to pop off of here. I hope that you guys understand that you are absolutely worthy. Aw, thank you, Mona. I think of you guys a lot. I'm constantly thinking of you guys. I'm constantly trying to think of things to share with you guys. Oh, yay. Thank you. Thank you, Jo Beth. But I love each and every single one of you guys, and I cannot wait to meet you guys because I know big things are going to come for us. Big things will come. We have to speak it into existence, claim it, and run with it. Even for yourselves. When next time you come on here? I come on here Monday through Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay? I'm so happy for you. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Yes, you are so welcome, you all. You all have a really blessed night, and I hope you guys sleep well. And if you're sore, you're welcome. And good job, okay? Oh, well, thank you so much for joining me. I'm glad. I love all my first timers. I just hope that you guys continue to come back. Don't say you think you can do this. You have to know, you have to believe, you have to speak it into existence. We can all do this. And we are going to do this. We got this. All right, sweetie. But I love you guys. Sweet dreams. And rest well, okay? I'm outie. Good night, my loves. I'm glad. Thank you. I'm starting